Hi, welcome to Derek's Piano Tutorial. This is episode 4. In episode 3, we talked about how the names of the piano keys are named. The white keys have letter names: C, D, E if it's surrounded by 2 black keys, and F, G, A, B if it's surrounded by 3 black keys. And then in episode 3, the previous episode, I talked about scale, which is half a step up and down. If it's up, it's a sharp, it's a flat. So in this episode 4, we are not going to look at scale. In fact, just throw that out. We are just going to look at intervals. Intervals is a very basic unit. This is only the relative distance between the white keys or the black keys. If the distance of the 2 white keys are very next to each other, it's a second. A first is a key that you play on the same key again. So if you play, let's say, C and lift, drop, and release, then you have this a first. You're playing a first. A second is when you go up, the very next key, and down is when you go left. It's the very next key. It's the very next key to the up. So I'm gonna play a few keys right here. As you see, lift, drop, and release, and go down a fifth, lift, drop, and release, and then I'll transfer to my lower hand. You could now upper hand, lift, drop, and release. That's a black key right here, and then that's the first again. Lift, drop, and release. I went up an octave. An octave is the entire same key, the same. I went back down an octave, and I went up an octave again, and then I went down an octave. So the lift, that's a second, lift, drop, and release. That's another second, lift, drop, and release. Then go down a third, lift, drop, and release. Go up a third, lift, drop, and release. And go back a fourth, lift, drop, and release. And then go up an octave, lift, drop. It's the very same key on the same pattern. So I went back, lift, drop, and release. And now a fourth, lift, drop, and release. Then I'm going to use my lower hand.